Hello, I'm Anthony Cantu, and I'm a junior in St. Joseph Academy in a town called Brownsville, Texas. The goal for this video is to explain a project my social justice teacher had us to do for our final project. The project was to go out into the community and help them with what we learned from class all year long. There are 7 themes of the Catholic social teachings, which are life and dignity of the human person, call to family and community participation, option for the poor and vulnerable, the dignity of work and the right of workers, solidarity, and care for God's creation. In my project, I decided to protect God's creation. What I did is that I gathered people to help me clean a street that runs through my school. I believe this is a good idea because I don't like it when I see a community dirty. And also, all the trash is harmful to animals. Some animals can confuse the trash into food and they will eat it and could be harmed by it. I have always been a big believer that taking care of the earth should be our number one priority. But not many people believe this. Maybe this little work I decided to do would change the mind of some people and make a little area of this world a better place. I could not have done this by myself, I believe, so I decided to contact my city and see if they wanted to help me out and maybe make the community the announcement that I was going to do this project. So I called them 1 week before I wanted to do my project. A lady answered me and told me to give my contact information so they can tell the president of BBC, which is Brownsville Beautification Committee, and inform me more on the topic. The lady said that they were gonna email me more information, so I waited. I waited 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and I had gotten no emails. I started to get worried because I was running out of time, so I decided to call once more. This time, a guy answered and told me the same thing, but this time transferred me to the president of BBC, which really got me excited. So I gave them my contact information and they said they were gonna email me. So I waited and waited until I decided to do this all by myself. I started telling all my friends through text messages so they can forward my information to everybody they knew. I told people from outside the school so they can be part of this project and tell all their friends so this project can be citywide. Anybody could come. Many people said they will come, and I really got excited that I didn't need BBC to help me. I even went to McAllen to tell my cousins that I was gonna do this project and for them to tell their friends. This project took place in Palm Boulevard at 11 a.m. I had gotten there early with trash bags I bought with my own money, and everything was going perfect until it reached 11. No one had shown up. At 11:15, I became desperate. So I went to the park that I was gonna go, the first point of cleaning, and started by myself. A friend of mine showed up a little late, but you know what they say, better late than never. He couldn't do much because he was injured, so he started taking pictures of me and videos. I was shocked with all the trash that I encountered in that little park. That park is called Sunrise Park. When I realized nobody was showing up, I started to call them, to call all my friends, all the people that had told me yes, they could, but almost everybody came up with an excuse. I don't have a ride. I'm busy. I forgot. So I decided that this was going to be a small cleaning of the city, but I still didn't get discouraged and cleaned as much as I could with the small little resources I had. Here we can see how I started cleaning the park. As you can see, there's a lot of trash in the little lake that's in the park. I really had to go in there to get all the trash that was in there. There were beer bottles, Gatorade bottles, plastics, cigarette butt, you name it. I almost fell twice, but I still survived. Then I asked a friend of mine what we were gonna do that day. What is your goal for today?
To clean up this park so we can have a safer environment for our children and the animals that live here.
Where do you think we're heading with all the trash we leave on this earth?
It is our responsibility to give to future generations a better environment. After the questions, I decided to continue cleaning the lake. But as for my amazement, a friend of mine showed up. We both started to clean up the eating area and it was full of trash. Then I saw something that really amazed me, a dead bird.
This is what happens when we leave our trash out here in the environment. Animals, poor little animals, have to suffer our mistakes. They don't know better. They eat our trash, they think it's food, but in reality, we're just killing them. This really broke my heart. So after we were done cleaning the park, we decided to go into a piece of land that was abandoned. There was tons of trash in that piece of land. And but thankfully another friend of mine showed up. We started cleaning and cleaning and we never found an end to all the trash that was left there. It was incredible all the trash we encountered. When we finished, we decided to go to a third and last location. Here is where the rest of the people that came to my project came. We were next to the street. It could have been a little dangerous, but nothing stopped us from helping our environment. There was also there a lot of trash. It was incredible. I had to really go into the woods to get all the trash that I saw with my bare eyes. Of course, I didn't pick up everything. It was impossible with all the thorns that they were there. So at the end, I washed my hands and took all the trash I had into appropriate disposable and threw away the 8 bags we filled up with trash in only 3 points in my project. So this was my project. I may have not changed the world, but a small difference can make a big change. Thank you.